Good morning, class 5. We're going to have a look at some spellings today. We're going to look at some prefixes, and for English you are going to plan a police report. So what is a prefix? Okay, a prefix is a group of letters that come before a root word, but they also alter the meaning, so it's really important that you understand what some prefixes actually mean so that you can understand the meaning of words as well. So these are the prefixes that we're going to look at over the next 2 days. We've got re, di, over, dis and miss. Okay, so dis. The prefix dis has a negative meaning. Okay, it means don't or not when it's used before a word, so it's like the opposite. So some examples: dislike, disabled, disallow, disbelieve, distrust, disapprove. If you had the opposite, so if you said you like something, you like it. If you dislike it, you don't. So it's got the opposite meaning, reverse meaning. De means to remove, off or from. Okay, so if you're decreasing something, something's taken off it, it's getting smaller. So we've got decrease, devalue, decode and decouple. And then we've also got miss. These are the 3 that we're going to look at today. And miss basically means something that's bad or wrong. So misbehave, misfit, mistrial, mislead and misstep. So we're going to play a little quiz now. Which prefix matches the root word? So you need to get a whiteboard or a plain piece of paper, and you need to write the correct prefix that matches the root word, and I will highlight the correct answer for you. So which prefix matches the root word? So we've got behave. So is it misbehave, debehave or disbehave? I'll give you about 5 seconds. Okay, well done. If you said misbehave. Okay, misbehave is the correct word. Well done if you got that right. Okay, next one. Crease, miscrease, decrease or discrease. Well done if you said decrease. Okay, so if you decrease something, it's getting smaller, there's less amount there. Mislike, delike or dislike. Which one do you think it is? Well done if you said dislike. Misappoint, deappoint or disappoint. So misappoint, deappoint or disappoint. Well done if you said dis. So if you disappoint someone, you upset them. Lead, mislead, delead or dislead. Well done if you said mislead. Value, devalue, disvalue or misvalue. I'm not going to give you as long now. Well done if you said devalue. If you devalue something, it's not worth as much. Okay, so your task is in your pack. If you get ready to do that, I'm not going to do it with you. You should be able to do that on your own now. So you need to answer each question all about prefixes. Okay, so once you've done that, come back for English. So you're going to write a police report this week based on what happened with Philippe. So we're going to have a look at an example one today, pick out some important features, and then you're going to plan your own today. So we've got a police report here. On Monday, 17th of February 2014, our team were called to investigate the burglary in South Essex. Myself and my team of 7 arrived at the reported crime scene. We found lots of things misplaced. We asked the owner of the house what happened. These were the exact words she had used. Our house has been burgled at the time I had shopping. They took my wedding ring, laptop and money and much, and I've not continued the rest. So some of the main important features are your 5 W's. So we've got when, we've got where, we've got who, because it was our team, and we've got what, they investigated the burglary. Okay, So they are some of the main features of a police report. You need to make sure you use those at the start of yours as well. Oh, there's the rest of it. You need details of what happened, but you also need quotes from witnesses as well. So we've got the reported quote here, because this is direct quote from the lady. It's got the speech marks. It's exactly what she said. Okay, and it's got extra details. So it's similar to a newspaper report, but we're doing it as a police report. So you're the policeman. Okay, so let's look how we can improve an example that is quite poorly written. So me and my team of 7 arrived at the reported crime scene. We found loads of things misplaced. We asked the owner of the house what happened. These are the words she had used. Our house has been burgled at the time I had shopping. They'd taken my wedding ring, laptop and money and much more. It's very basic. It's very poorly written. So a better example, using parenthesis as well and better vocabulary. Shortly after noon, my team and I had arrived at the reported crime scene, which had evidently been vandalised. We came across a myriad amount of items that had been misplaced. Therefore, we were involved in discussions with the residents. We analysed her statement where she suggested that our house had been burgled whilst we had been out shopping. When we returned, our jewellery, laptop and money were missing. It's much better, okay, written in a better way as well. So you are going to plan your own report today. I'm going to read you my example that I've done to give you an idea of how yours should be structured as well. So, on Monday, 7th of August 1974 at approximately 9:45 a.m, our team was called to the overcrowded streets of New York City due to reports that a man had been trespassing near the Twin Towers and was behaving in an alarming manner. The man, who spoke with a distinctive foreign accent, was named as Philippe. He could be described as a slender man with piercing blue eyes and unkempt black hair. A witness who saw Philippe tying the rope said, "When I looked up, I was disconcerted. I couldn't believe what I was seeing from this idiotic man. But then I realised what he was actually doing." As he anxiously stood waiting to take his first step, a myriad amount of people arrived to witness what was happening. The crowd's behaviour became truculent, and the police officers arrived to try and stop the commotion. Furiously, they attempted to climb up and retrieve him, but were unsuccessful as he refused to listen to them and carried on walking. Almost suddenly, everyone stopped and gazed in amazement. The man took his first step. You could hear a pin drop. It was that silent. After a few minutes that must have seemed like days, he safely made it across the rope, which led to a thunderous applause from the crowd. The shopkeeper, who was furious about the upheaval in the city, said that he was furious that people had been blocking his door and affecting his custom. Philippe has been arrested as a result of his ludicrous actions for disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing. His punishment was to perform for the children of New York City. Okay, so you then need to use your planning sheet to plan your police report. You've got your introduction, your main body of the text. I've given you lots of information there to help you with your planning. So today is just a planning lesson. You will write it tomorrow.